Take the derivative of f of x equals 1 over the square root of x plus 3 over the fifth root of x squared. This is going to use the power rule. Now, the power rule says that if I were to take the derivative of something in the form of whatever times x to the nth, you drop the n down and multiply it to that c, and then you subtract 1 from n. This, though, and these guys don't look the same at all. So let's change f of x using two steps. Let's turn this into 1 over x to the 1/2. So now that I have the exponent, okay, that's good. And let's turn this into 3 over x to the 2/5. Okay, now I still can't apply this rule because this rule only works if things are in the numerator. So how can I fix that? Well, let's write this out as f of x equals, bring both of you upstairs and make the exponents negative. So 1 over x to the 1/2 is going to be x to the negative 1/2. Plus 3 over x to the 2/5 is going to be 3x to the negative 2/5, like so. Now I can take the derivative. Now I can say that f prime of x is going to have me dropping this down and subtracting 1. Dropping this down and subtracting 1. So dropping down the negative 1/2, okay, x to the negative 1/2 minus 1. I'll clean that up in a bit. Okay, plus drop down the negative 2/5 multiplied to that 3 that's already there, x to the negative 2/5 minus 1. Let's clean this up using two steps. F prime of x is going to equal negative 1/2 is still there. Okay, x to the negative 3/2, because 1/2 minus 1 is negative 3/2. You don't do much. Negative times a positive is a negative, so that's going to be negative 6 over 5. And negative 2/5 minus 1 is negative 7 over 5. So actually, two steps after this. Okay, I lied. I'm a liar. Sorry. Step number 1, let's move the negative exponents downstairs. So negative 1 over 2x to the 3/2 minus 6 over 5x to the positive 7/5. And let's clean that up by saying f prime of x equals negative 1 over 2. And we'll do the square root of x cubed, okay, that's the 1, minus 6, oh boy, over 5, the fifth root of x to the 7th. So let me write it out up here. That looks awful. That looks awful. Let me write it out up here in a different color. F prime of x equals negative 1 over 2 square root of x to the 3rd minus 6 over 5 fifth root of x to the 7th, I believe it was. Yeah. So definitely not the prettiest problem in the world, but we did it.